welcome back to the channel. Got my boy Aaron with me, and we're going on a little overnight camping trip. Going up to Shady Lake in Arkansas. We've been there a couple of times. I actually have another video on my channel to where we went to Shady Lake, but we haven't been there in a couple years. It's a little secluded spot. Not a lot of people know about it, but starting off in the car as usual, headed from work. We're gonna stop by the store, get a couple things, nice juicy steak, some alcohol, and we're gonna get going. About a 2.5 hour drive, so we'll see you up there. So, slight problem, as per usual on all of our camping trips. Shady Lake is closed. The recreation area is closed. We were 5 days early from the off season, which is weird because usually I thought off season ended in March, but that's obviously not the case. Apparently it's April 15th and it's April 10th, and we were a little early. So the whole recreation area is closed. There's a lot of offshoots from these mountain roads that we can camp on. So what we're gonna do is just find a camp spot on one of these offshoots. There's actually a really cool spring up that road that we're gonna go check out too. So yeah, we just gotta go find a new camping spot. It's unfortunate, but it's how it is sometimes. So this is the spring we were talking about. Again, if you watch that cliff jumping video that we made about 3 years ago, it was really clear, pretty blue spring, and there were snakes actually in the little spring. As soon as we jumped in, 3 copperheads kind of swam out. Just as pretty as it's always been. And actually somebody put a rope swing on it. The river, I don't know if you saw earlier, the little creek actually runs on either side of the road, and it'll wind and twist in between the road. And this is one of the only spots that we found that's actually been deep enough to swim. It's a little cold out here. It's about 65 degrees, but I think I'm gonna hop in at some point this weekend. Thought I'd show y'all, and we're still gonna try and find a spot to camp. I think we found our camp spot. So it's just a little offshoot of the main forest road, which is right back there. And it's a pretty nice spot. It's already got a campfire set up right next to the little creek, nice and open, and I think it's gonna suit us pretty well. So what we're gonna do is just set up camp, relax, have a little snack, drink a little bit. It's gonna be fun. But one thing I don't see, Aaron, is firewood.
I've noticed that too.
So we might have to go on a little excursion to find some firewood, but that won't be too bad. So we're gonna get set up for camp and relax a little bit. So the hammock is done. It took me a little while because the straps on either end were so gosh darn long. You can see I had to double wrap it on that side and on that side. So what's cool about this hammock in comparison to my last hammock is that my last hammock, in order to put the bug net up, I had to string another rope from tree to tree and through the bug net to keep it up. But on this one, it's got bungee cords on either end. So there's a hook right there, and then it goes to the tree, and all I have to do is hook it around itself to the tree. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Just been hanging out, drinking a little bit, chilling, and got the fire going. Threw a potato on the fire right now, and here and eventually we're gonna start cooking a steak. You know, we always like to cook steaks on our camping trips, but the only problem for tonight is we're thinking it's gonna get pretty chilly, and I didn't bring any sweatpants. I brought some pullovers, I got plenty of hoodies, but I didn't bring any pants. Sleeping bag's rated to 40 degrees. It shouldn't dip below 40, but the only problem is the hammock. When the wind blows onto the hammock, there's no insulation from the bottom, so it can get a little cold at night. All right, steak is done, potato is done. It's a little seared. I think I had the pan a little too hot, but it's still gonna be phenomenal. I actually cooked the steak with Buc-ee's seasoning. It is freaking good. Well, good morning. Last night started off okay, and then it got a little rough. One mistake I made before coming here was just looking at the weather really quickly and seeing that there was no rain. So I got super excited, and then come to find out I didn't look at the actual temperature of the weather, and it got super duper cold. So it got down to about 40 degrees last night, and I was cold. I slept till about 5:30, and I got just chilled to the bone, so I had to unfortunately go into the truck and warm up. So I slept the rest of the night there, but Aaron, he was a trooper. He stayed in his hammock the whole time and he slept pretty good. But we woke up, got some coffee, got some breakfast, eggs and bacon, and it was delicious. So right now we're just gonna kind of chill out, maybe clean up here in a little bit, and then we'll see where the day takes us. We got somewhere to be at 12:30, so we're gonna have to roll out then, but we might do some exploring, and if I get some guts, then I might jump in the spring for y'all. And this isn't a bad first spot to hang this hammock. Aaron, how did your hammock treat you?
Oh, the old hammock was pretty good. Definitely better than the Magellan one I had. Yeah.
So I grew a pair, and I'm gonna jump into this spring just for you guys. It's cold, it's already windy, it's only 65 degrees, and we've jumped in this water before in June, and it was still miserably cold. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Holy shit! Holy shit! wasn't very graceful on the rope swing. The rope swing didn't work. I gotta do one more good jump. The rope swing did not work out. It's freaking cold. I'm gonna do one more good jump. 3, 2, I hate my life. That was the second one colder than the first one. All right, guys, that was really cold. I don't feel too bad when I got out, but in the water, oh my gosh, it was freezing. But like I said, did that for you guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna be posting a lot more videos because the channel's growing and I'm super excited about that. So we're gonna be posting regularly and there's gonna be some good content. So again, hope y'all enjoyed. See you in the next video.